Hi, my name is Maria. I'm a principal solutions architect at AWS. I guide customers through their journey to the cloud using Amazon Web Services. I enjoy spending time with our customers in understanding how they view their industry, what their professional goals and aspirations are, and what success looks like to them and their business. My favorite part of my job is learning, collaborating, and aligning to the customer's vision, which allows me to create technical solutions to their business goals. When I was in high school, I dreamt about traveling for work, but was not really sure what career path to take. When I started university and was about to pay for my tuition, I did not really know what major to declare. So I saw posters for computer science that resonated with me that day, and I applied on the spot. The first few years were harder than I thought. There was more math that I could even imagine, and I did not think I would master it. So I decided to change my perspective on math courses. Instead of dreading math, I challenged myself to solve every problem in the book and do it repeatedly until my notebook was full. People tend to navigate away from difficult or challenging situations. However, if you want to make a life change, you have to be willing to fail and conquer your fear. My grades dramatically improved after that, and I look forward to challenging classes. I graduated with honors in 2001. 2001, which I feel is quite similar to 2020, was a very interesting year. My career started during the recession of 2001, in which Y2K was the primary cause. For those of you who have not heard about Y2K, it was supposed to be a computer issue where many people thought computers and applications would stop working after December 31, 1999. Back then, most computer dates were represented for a given year with the last two digits. People believed computers could not distinguish between the year 2000 and 1900. Based on the belief Y2K would cause their current computer or infrastructure to stop working, and many companies and individuals bought new Y2K compliant softwares and computer. The Y2K scare led to a short lived economic boom. However, after January 2000, computer and software sales declined since everyone made new purchases before January 2000 to prevent Y2K issues. Subsequently, the stock market dropped in March 2000, and as the stock prices fell, most of the dot-com companies went bankrupt, resulting to an unemployment of the IT industry. The following year, the September 11 attack happened, the 9/11, which further worsened the downturn. So, what is a new graduate to do? I have no work experience. The job market is very tight, and I was competing with more experienced people with better resumes. I started applying for jobs every day. I applied for 10 or more job openings. I believe I may have applied to the same position more than once. However, no one responded, and I worried about my future. I was also losing hope. Once again, I decided to change my perspective of the situation and got busy. I knew my resume was light on experience, and I thought of ways of improving it. I started taking courses for Microsoft and security related type of certifications, volunteering for side projects, and I also created free applications to friends and family who needed it for their business. Then a year after, I got my break by landing a support job. But the job was not easy for a girl. I had to climb and crawl and install cables and carry bulky monitors and PCs. But I had a lot of fun doing it. I was just so grateful for having a job. When the economy improved, I transitioned to another job doing developer support and then technical support at various software companies. I enjoyed solving technical issues for our customers and ensuring I address both their immediate issues and then reviewing their environment to head off potential issues. I developed a good working relationship with customers that I was very excited to see them in the field. So when I transitioned to a new role within the same company, I became a professional services consultant. But soon after that, the financial crisis of 2007 and 2008 hit. It was called the Great Recession, and was caused by excessive risk taking by banks combined with the bursting of the US housing market bubble. As a newest team member, there was tremendous pressure to do well. Treating the customers right and earning their trust during this challenging time was key to keep the business running. My team shifted our way of thinking. We were not just employees of a company, but we also have vested interest in the company and a responsibility to keep the revenue coming in. We need to save our jobs. I learned to practice frugality and operate with fewer resources. With that, I get a chance to wear different hats. I did project management, and I was also a delivery consultant and a solutions architect. While at times uncomfortable, but it was a great growing experience. A few years later, the economy improved again. Innovation and cloud disruptions were on the rise, and I was curious about this new movement as I heard about it from my customers. That was the start of my career at AWS. During the early days of cloud computing, many people were skeptics. It's very new. Questions like these were at the forefront of our customers' mind. Is the cloud secure? Can we trust it with production workloads? Do other well established enterprise companies use it? In those days, you had to find the tiniest spark or passion for innovation from customers and earn their trust in AWS. It was at this point in my career that I reinvented myself. I had a background in applications and systems design. However, I never really dabbled in big data and analytics. I realized how valuable data is to our customers and wanted to help them create a bigger impact to their business by effectively using their data. I decided to take courses in big data technologies, learn the theory, and then practice it by collaborating with customers and other subject matter experts within Amazon. Today, we're faced with another crisis, the COVID-19 pandemic. While we do not know when this crisis will end, we do know based on experience and history that it will end. Looking back over my life, I realized when you have challenges, it is important to change your thinking and adapt. I asked myself, what advice would I give to a college graduate at this unprecedented time? Persevere, be ready, take action. Persevere, just like any other crisis in history, this too shall pass. Be ready for the next big thing and invest in yourself. Learn as much as possible whenever you have an opportunity to do so. Do not be afraid of reinventing yourself. Don't be afraid of failing. Finally, take action. You control what goes on your resume. If you do not have any work experience, maybe you want to try take professional certifications, join meetups, network and find volunteer or community activities that helps you learn and build things. Regardless of all the external disruptions, pandemic, economic crisis out there, you have the power and in charge of writing your own story. Thank you for listening.